Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 75 of Super Sam Sports Encore podcast. This is going to be a watch party of the 6th-ranked Houston Cougars and the 13th-ranked Arizona Wildcats, plus also the Baylor Bears versus the West Virginia Mountaineers. All right. We were live earlier. We were live just like a minute ago, but it was not showing that I was live. Hopefully now it's working. Yes, it is working. Yay. Okay. It is working. Alright. Alright. Let's see. So, anyways, what I was going to talk about was MLB stuff. So, this was per Annie Rogers of MLB.com. The Royals are giving one of their best young players a big raise, announcing a new 3-year contract with starter Cole Riggins on Friday evening. And this is one of these things where I'm just gonna try to blow by the news as fast as I can here. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Where guys, I'm trying to find some news here that we can talk about. Alright. So here's some. So Kendall Graveman, who's a relief pitcher for the White Sox, but then got traded to the Astros. He was out for all of last season for the Astros due to injury. But apparently, according to Steve Gilbert and Brian Murphy of MLB.com, it says one day after the D-backs GM Mike Hazen said he was still in the market for relief pitching, the team agreed to a 1-year deal with veteran right-handed reliever Kendall Graveman. Source told MLB.com Steve Gilbert. The club has not confirmed the deal, which is worth $1.35 million and is pending a physical. Obviously. But yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's see if there are any more news here. So there's this. So according to Scott Merkin of MLB.com, it says the White Sox agreed to terms on a minor league contract with outfielder / first baseman Joey Gallo. The non-roster invite for the left-handed hitter brings Chicago's spring training camp total to 70 players, with 72 from last spring training being the team record. Alright. Alright, 15 minutes to go in the first half. It's 7-4. 13th-ranked Arizona over 6th-ranked Houston. Alright, let's see. So this was not planned to be talked about, but I mean we might as well talk about it. So 5 new umpires are getting called up to the major league staff. This was a report by David Adler of MLB.com. It says 5 new umpires will be working their first full seasons as major league crew members in 2025. MLB announced the promotion of Paul Clemens, uh, Emil Jimenez, and Alex McKay to the full-time major league staff on Friday. They'll join Dan Moselle and Nate Tomlinson, who were promoted during the 2024 season, and will also be entering their first spring training and opening day as full-time MLB umps. Come opening day, there will also be 3 new MLB umpiring crew chiefs: Vic Carapazza, Doug Eddings, and Andy Fletcher have all been named crew chiefs for the 2025 season. Eddings has been a major league umpire for 26 years, Fletcher for 25 and a half years, and Carapazza for 14 years. So, there's that. I also want to talk about this. So, this was by Brian McTaggart, Astros news reporter. It says also MLB.com. There appears to be a light at the end of the rehabilitation tunnel for Astros right-hander Lance McCullers Jr., who hasn't thrown a pitch in a big league game since Game 3 of the 2022 World Series. That's 2 full seasons without pitching and only 47 and 2/3 regular season innings under his belt since the end of 2021. The fact that McCullers, who underwent surgery in June 2023 to repair a flexor tendon and suffered a setback last season, has thrown 7 times in the bullpen this spring is encouraging. The fact he could face hitters in the next couple of weeks and could pitch in a Grapefruit League game by the end of March has him optimistic. McCullers said, quote unquote, "I'm in a really good spot mentally and physically. Walking the path of the long journey, I guess I'm very happy with the way things have gone this offseason." So that was that. Good boy, that's a long article. Anyways, also, per Anthony Castrovence, of MLB.com, the Guardians made a late addition to their pitching pool by agreeing to terms with right-hander Jacob Junis on a 1-year, $4.5 million contract, pending a physical, according to a source. The club has not yet confirmed the deal. That's that. But by far, let's see. Alright, I'm trying to find. Huh. That's interesting. So apparently MLB and Pokemon Go are launching a partnership for 2025. Huh. I'm just gonna read this just to see what it's about. This is per David Adler of MLB.com. The world of baseball and the world of Pokemon are coming together this season. MLB is partnering with Pokemon Go to create a whole new ballpark experience for baseball fans who play the game. Over the next 3 seasons, MLB and Niantic, the makers of Pokemon Go, will partner to make a Major League ballparks a unique part of the augmented reality mobile game, which lets players catch Pokemon in. It says which lets players catch Pokemon in real world games. Sorry, locations. Pokemon Go is the world's biggest location based mobile game. The MLB Pokemon Go program will launch in the game on March 27th and run all season long. Here's what fans can look forward to. And then there's a video right there that Pokemon Go posted on X, along with some words. Um, that okay, sure, that's interesting. um, anyways, um, so also this was per the MLB.com staff. Um, on February 11th, so a few days ago, Dodgers reportedly reached a deal with to re-sign, I guess, pitcher Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is set to return for his 18th year with the Dodgers. The three-time Cy Young Award winner has agreed to a deal with Los Angeles, pending a physical, according to multiple reports. He was spotted at the Dodgers spring training facility on Tuesday. So that was the first sign. Um, but by far the biggest news probably of this entire thing. Oh, that okay. That weird. Anyways, what the heck? Alright. Um but by far the biggest news of this entire thing is Alex Bregman signed. He was able to sign a 3-year, $120 million deal with the Boston Red Sox, which is very interesting. Um, someone was mentioning on YouTube that was covering all this. Someone was mentioning on YouTube how he went for more AV and opt outs. There's an opt out for after the first and second season in this deal. There's an opt out after the first and second season. So yeah, it's interesting for sure. Shout out to Mom in the chat. Alright, let's Alright, let's see. So there's only 15.3 to go in the game for Texas A&M and Arkansas. And after that game, Houston and Arizona will come on. But yeah, if we take a look at Baylor, ESPN. Let's see, if we look at Baylor, I need to search it. Baylor. Right now, with 11:56 to go in the first half, the Baylor Bears lead the West Virginia Mountaineers 15-12. And then right now for Houston, right now with 10:24 to go in the first half, it's 11-8. Arizona 13-ranked Arizona Wildcats over 6th-ranked Houston Cougars. So yeah. All right, Texas A&M beat Arkansas. Looks like eight ranked Texas A&M won 69-61 over Arkansas. So now they just now switched over to the Houston Arizona game. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention this is also a game, the Houston Arizona game. This is also a battle for first place in the Big 12 because right now, as we speak, I think Houston's number one, Arizona's number two, I think. So if Houston loses this, then Arizona will be number one, Houston will be number two. But if Houston wins, they'll stay number one. Arizona will probably drop. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so currently right now, Houston is number one with a 20-4 overall record, a 12-1 conference record. Arizona's in second with a 17-7 overall record and a 11-2 conference record. If Houston loses this, then Arizona and Houston will be tied in their conference records. They will be tied at 12-2. However, if Houston wins, they will become 13-1 in conference play. Arizona will drop to 11-3 in conference play. So yeah. All right, looks like it's Baylor basketball. But yeah, let's. You mentioned a spring here on ESPN News, and maybe people didn't see it, but local Kevin Sampson told us today about Caleb Love, who has had streaks where he's struggling and also streaks where he gets hot. He says he's fearless. Some guys, they shy away for the moment. Make or miss, Love is not afraid to take that shot. No question, and you know from doing the NBA, there are a lot of guys that play in the league in that way. That's not his issue at all. Here we go. NCAA men's scores. So with 11 minutes to go in the game, it's 52-50. Vanderbilt Commodores over 5-ranked Tennessee Volunteers. With 13:34 to go in the game, the 7-ranked Purdue Boilermakers are losing to the 16-ranked Wisconsin Badgers 58-50. Here with 8:07 to go in the first half, 17-10. 17-10, 13 ranked Arizona over 6 ranked Houston. 12 ranked Texas Tech leads Oklahoma State. 12 ranked Texas Tech is playing Oklahoma State at 2 p.m. Central Time on ESPN Plus. At 2:30 p.m. Central Time on the SEC Network, the 21 ranked Missouri Tigers take on the Georgia Bulldogs. At 3 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, the 1 ranked Auburn Tigers play the 2 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. At 3 p.m. Central Time on ABC and ESPN Plus, the Stanford, the 3 ranked Blue, Blue, the 3 ranked Duke Blue Devils take on the Stanford Cardinals. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Blue Devils. I couldn't say it right. I don't know why. Hold on, guys. Is that my new changes?
What? What the heck?
Hi.
You online?
Yeah. We can put him back here after I'm done.
After you're done. Say hi, Dan. Wow. Hey. Bye. Bye.
Anyways.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
What?
Come on. Go.
Anyways, guys. At 3 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2, the Cincinnati Bearcats played the 10-ranked Iowa State Cyclones. 5 p.m. Central Time, ESPN2, the 22-ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs play the 19-ranked Ole Miss Rebels. 7 p.m. Central Time on Fox, the 11-ranked Michigan State Spartans play the Illinois Fighting Illini. 7 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, the 15-ranked Kentucky Wildcats play the Texas Longhorns. At 7:30 p.m. Central Time on the SEC Network, the South Carolina Gamecocks play the 3-ranked Florida Gators. At 9 p.m. Central Time on ESPN tonight, the 17-ranked Kansas Jayhawks play the Utah Utes. The games that have already happened are 8-ranked Texas A&M Aggies beat the Arkansas Razorbacks 69-61. The 23-ranked Clemson Tigers beat the Florida State Seminoles, I think, 72-46. Let me just clip. Hey, I got it right. Yeah, Seminoles. I just guessed. But yeah. And then let's look at NHL scores. With 9 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the second, Sweden is tied with Finland 2-2. On ABC and ESPN Plus in the Four Nations Face-Off robin round. Coming up tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time on ABC, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus. The USA takes on Canada in the Four Nations Face-Off robin round. If we look at NBA scores, it's actually NBA All-Star Week. So, yeah. NBA All-Star Week. So coming up at 7:20 p.m. Central Time on TNT, TBS, and True TV. Team Kenny takes on Team Chuck. In the NBA All-Star semifinals, first team to 40 points wins untimed. And then in the semifinals, first team to 40 points wins untimed in the second game at 8:10 p.m. Central Time on NBC. Sorry, on True TV, TBS, and TNT is Team Shaq against Team Candace. And then the third and final one at 9 p.m. Central Time on TNT, TBS, and True TV. Still to be determined for both teams. I'm going to guess it's just going to be the winner of Team Kennedy versus Team Chuck against the winner of Team Shaq and Team Candace. Good lord. Anyways, but sounds good. Alright, that's good. Shout out to Daddy in the chat. But yeah, so let's dodge. You know what? Let me scoot my chair back. That'll probably help me a ton. Alright. With 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half, it's 19-15. 13 ranked Arizona over 6 ranked Houston. Baylor's on a commercial break right now. But yeah. Alright, so my upcoming schedule, I got Baylor versus West Virginia and Houston versus Arizona today. Tonight there is Kansas against Utah, but it's not until 9 p.m. Central Time. And I already said it's undoable for me to do a watch party 9 p.m. or more. So yeah, in between like 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm good. 9 p.m. I'm no. So yeah, so these two games, that's it. And then tomorrow morning I will post out the new PTX and home free polls for this week. And then tomorrow will begin this week. Technically I can still say next week. But yeah, and then at 1:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, I got the NASCAR Cup Series Daytona 500, which I feel like is going to be a lot of fun. Daytona is always there are always crazy stuff that goes down at Daytona, and I mean, it's the Great American Race, so there's on top of always craziness happening at Daytona. So I'm looking forward to it a whole lot. And yeah, and then that's it for tomorrow. And then on Monday, let me see. On Monday, I don't think I have anything. Monday. No, I got nothing. There is a Baylor game against 13 ranked Arizona, but that's not until 9 p.m. Central Time, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, Monday I have nothing. I don't think any hockey either, just because they're in that tournament thing. Yeah. Monday's Canada against Finland and Sweden against USA. So no. And then yeah, no football. So on Monday I will do 2 reaction videos. 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time. Um, yeah, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time. Um, and then on Tuesday, let me see. On Tuesday, I at 8 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2. I got 6 ranked Houston taking on Arizona State. Also at 8 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, I got the 17 ranked Kansas Jayhawks playing the BYU Cougars. On Wednesday, I got no basketball, I think. No, doesn't look like any no basketball. Thursday there is also no basketball. Yes, no basketball. And Friday there is also, I think, no basketball. Yeah, no basketball. Hockey. Let's see. Hockey. Um, so Tuesday there's no hockey. But Wednesday there's no hockey. Thursday there is hockey. But Thursday is the Four Nations Face-Off Championship game, so I won't be doing that. Friday there's no hockey either. So yeah, what does that mean? For the that means for the third straight week. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I'm always excited about this. But that means for the third straight week, I will be doing nothing but 2 reaction videos on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Because apparently sports don't like to play on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But hockey will get back underway on Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Time on ESPN Plus with the Dallas Stars and the Devils. But yeah, I mean there are other games too, but we're just counting the Stars. Anyways, but yeah, and then I believe there's hockey on Saturday. Next Saturday. Oh, sorry, basketball. Which, yes, at 1 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, the 10 ranked Iowa State Cyclones play the 6 ranked Houston Cougars. At 3 p.m. Central Time on CBS, the Oklahoma State Cowboys play the 17 ranked Kansas Jayhawks. Also, Baylor might play on next Sunday, but yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
LG's had a couple of good looks, but none better than this one right here. Young man from Katy, Texas, one of the all-time leading scorers in the state of Texas high school basketball. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. First place in the conference on the line. Houston at 12-1. Arizona a game back at 11-2. Texas Tech at 10-3. Houston knocks down the jump shot.
So confident.
Arizona fans just one a little restless with Houston on a mini run. Baseline J not there.
All right, with a minute and 30 to go in the first half, it's 24-22, 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston. I say my soul mom's bones. Shout out to Sarah in the chat. But yeah, so let's actually see what we have next Sunday, just to see. Scores. Alright, NCAA men's basketball next Sunday. Next Sunday, Baylor does not play. Interesting. I wonder when they play again. Let's see. Monday, no. Monday there is basketball, but we're getting deep into the schedule. Let's see if there's any NASCAR next Sunday. If so, what race? I would assume so. Let's see. Schedule.
Ellen and I want to go on vacation, so I'm going to go back to last week and buy a winning lottery. Can I come? Only her for one.
Yes, there is. So, alright. So far this season, so Sunday, February 2nd, was the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. The winner was number 9, Chase Elliott. And then the duels were Thursday, February 13th. Duel 1, number 23, Bubba Wallace won Duel 1, and Duel 2 went to number 2, Austin Cindric. And now tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Oh, never mind. 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought it was one. No, okay. Tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Central Time is the Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway. And then next Sunday, February 23rd, at 2 p.m. Central Time is the Amber Hill 400 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So yes, and then that's the final race for the month of February. And then to begin March 2nd is Sunday, March 2nd at 2:30 p.m. Central Time is the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas. But yeah. Here we go. It looks like Houston will have the final shot of the half. Misses it. Offensive rebound for an assist. Misses. 1.4 to go in the 1.4 to go in the first half. It's 30-25. 6th-ranked Houston losing to 13th-ranked Arizona. Looks like it stays Houston basketball. It went out of bounds, but it looks like it was last touched by Arizona, so Houston ball. They're rechecking the time to see if any more time needs to be put back on the clock.
Because this 5-point deficit could do a lot worse based on the way they shot the ball. Great point, because I think a lot of people that maybe haven't watched Houston just assume typical Houston, they grind it out, they're tough defensively, but they lack shooting. That's not the case this year. And a lot of that is because of Arizona's defensive toughness. Now, I know it's a little thing, but if you do catch it cleanly, you have to dribble. So 2 seconds left.
I just want to throw out there how this is.
Time, 0.2 of a second, so 2.2. Caleb Love, he's done this before. Same spot. Just a little left.
Misses. Alright, 13 ranked Arizona Wildcats lead the 6 ranked Houston Cougars at halftime 30-25.
3 rebounds. Houston with 6 points. Arizona leading 30-25 at halftime as we sit here in the studio. Thank you, Dave. It is Dave, isn't it? Because they're talking about our guy Walton. I've got to pay my respects to.
So, leading scorers for both teams for Houston, it's Milo Suzanne with 6 points. For Arizona, it's Caleb Love with 11 points. But yeah. I just want to go ahead and throw out there and mention how this is after this podcast, or after today, we will only have 4 more podcast episodes to go before we hit 80. Well, this is already the 75th episode of Super Sam Sports Encore podcast, which is insane. But yeah. Alright,
Arizona has shown you why they have a chance to be one of the better defensive teams in the country as well. I know sometimes Houston gets stuck, but that's also because Arizona's been playing those gaps. Arizona and Houston 5-point game is great college game. They will be in Houston next week. They can get stuck a little bit from time to time. Tennessee taking on Vanderbilt. The Volunteers were down by 16 at one point. Now it's a 2-point game. Jason Edwards stretches it back out to 5, but here comes the ball, Jordan Gainey. Yeah, Jordan Gainey out that jump. They need Jordan Gainey and they need Chesler to make shots. That will open up driveways. That's a big pass play for Davis. The Ty Ziegler's had some shooting struggles in recent games. Not put down in there is Jeff Lanier. Jeff Lanier, all these guys need to be aggressive, but what a great year it's been for Vanderbilt with every known outcome in this game thus far. Well, Vanderbilt won the first meeting between these two.
alright, so let's see. So, but yeah, so just to address tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning's when I'll post out the PTX poll and home free poll for this week. And like I mentioned in one of the videos, I was mentioning how I think it was one of the reaction videos for the Performance Encore channel. I was mentioning in that video about how something new that's coming to the channel are themes for these. polls. So there will now be themes. So this week's theme for the PTX poll is medley. Alright, so you can take it, for example, 90s dance medley, Daft Punk medley, right? Just to name a couple there. Home free. I think I still need to figure out what that theme is gonna be. Um, PTX is gonna be medley, but I still need to figure out what home free is gonna be. Um, Now it could be medley too. I do know they have some medleys. So it might be medley, but I don't know. We'll see. But just an update. So we were able to finish the first list of audience song requests. All right. So now we have moved on to a new list, and the difference between this new list, and the other one was the other one had a total of 13 spots. This has 24 spots. So we can fit a whole lot more song requests on this list. Right now, we got right now the first 6 songs on this list are actually the songs that did not win in this past PTX and Home Free polls. So we got Home Free Gambler, Down to the Honky Tonk, and Home Free Seven Bridges Road. We also got PTX Problem, La La Latch, and PTX Rather Be. And then Nani finally Nani gave out her request. She actually gave 2. So she said the Oak Ridge Boys. By the way, these are old country groups. That she mentioned. So she mentioned Elvira, the song Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. And then she also mentioned the song Daddy's Song Bass live performance uh, by Bill and Gloria Gaither featuring the Statler brothers. So I wrote them down. So again, I will get to them eventually. Might not be immediately, but I'll get to them eventually. I feel like I say that repeatedly over and over, but I feel like it's really important for people to know that, especially the newer people that come on to the channel, I feel like it's especially more useful to know that even though I write it down in my book does not mean I'm gonna get to it like in a finger snap. Right? It'll take some time for sure. But but writing it on the notebook's just a sign that I will remember to do it eventually. So alright, let's see what the score is for the Baylor game. Baylor. At halftime is 30-25 Baylor Bears of West Virginia Mountaineers. We just mentioned that. I believe it's the same. Ain't that funny? It's the same exact score for Houston. 13 ranked Arizona is beating 6 ranked Houston 30-25, and Baylor's beating West Virginia at halftime, 30-25. That's actually really that's really hard to do or to have is to have the same exact, literally the exact same score, halftime score as another game. But yeah, I want to mention how we've been live now for 51 minutes officially. Um, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Let's see if there are any ESPN news that we have not covered yet. Since our break this week. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything. Doesn't look like. But yeah, no news at all. So, yeah. But
It all comes down to one word: pride. Representing the United States for the Stars and Stripes, Team Canada, for the entire world to see. Now is the time. Pride is on one of the channels on DC, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus. It doesn't matter where you work. If you're stuck in the same position all day, it's not good for you. That's why we created the original Veritas. It helps you move more while you work, so you can feel happier and healthier.
but yeah. I'm excited for the Daytona 500. Hear my dog. Come on, guys. Alright, anyways. Ow. Hey, Clara, Bella. We've now been live for 55 minutes, officially.
introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new 5, 7, and $9 Lux Craving Boxes. Only at Taco Bell. To truly embrace the fun life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina. If you have wet AMD, you never want to lose sight of the things you love. Some things should stand the test of time. Long-lasting IDEA HD could significantly improve your vision. More people on IDEA HD had no failure in the retina compared to those on IDEA in 4 months. IDEA HD is the only wet AMD therapy that helped 8 out of 10 people go up to 4 months between injections after 3 initial monthly treatments. If you have an eye infection, eye pain or redness, or allergies to IDEA HD, don't use. Eye injections like IDEA HD may cause eye infection, separation of the retina, or rare but severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye. An increase in eye pressure has been seen.
Yelich is on track out for opening day after back surgery. This was per Adam McCalvey. He writes, with back surgery in the rearview mirror, Brewers star Christian Yelich left no question about his outlook as he reported for the start of his 8th season with the team. Yelich said Saturday at American Family Fields of Phoenix in the first interview about his health since the end of last season, quote unquote, "I don't see any reason why I won't be ready for opening day. I saw before I came out here that I might be a question mark for opening day, and I'm not sure where that came from. Unless something crazy happens here, I don't see why I wouldn't be ready." That's good news for the Brewers, who will try to replace Willy Adames' departed run production with a successful comeback for Yelich. Milwaukee will also look to get some of the same from two-time club MVP William Contreras, in addition to the continued development from the club's young core, which includes budding star Jackson Cheerio, and others like Garrett Mitchell, Sal Frelick, Bryce Terang, and Joey Ortiz. Last season was shaping up to be a renaissance campaign for Yelich, who was leading the National League in batting average .315 and on-base percentage .406, while earning a start in the All-Star game before he was sidelined by a flare-up of his long, troublesome back in mid-July. Another thing I wanted to cover here was Nolan Ryan Rogers. Why Tyler got a call from the Hall of Fame pitcher. Brothers Tyler and Taylor continue strong bond despite trade. This was per Maria Guardado. So sorry if I'm pronouncing that last name. So sorry if I'm pronouncing that whole name wrong. MLB posted this on X. Giants pitcher Tyler Rogers and his wife Jennifer named their newborn son Nolan Ryan Rogers. That's actually pretty awesome. This story would it says here Tyler Rogers didn't have much of a connection to Nolan Ryan. Again, per Maria Guardado. I hope I'm saying that name right. Sorry if I'm not. MLB.com. Tyler Rogers didn't have much of a connection to Nolan Ryan growing up, but he inadvertently created one when he and his wife Jennifer welcomed their second son on January 8th. The couple christened their child Nolan, And keeping with family tradition, they also gave him Jennifer's maiden name as his middle one. The end result: Nolan Ryan Rogers. The reference to the Hall of Fame pitcher was more of a coincidence than anything, but the story got even better when Ryan, tipped off by manager Bob Melvin, called Rogers to personally offer his congratulations. Rogers said Friday, quote unquote, it was cool because Nolan Ryan did call me and congratulate me on it and signed a ball for Nolan. So I am now a huge Nolan Ryan fan. I would think you gotta be after that. Anyways. Um These 12 players are on the rise entering 2025 per Brian Murphy at MLB.com. It says here the full list of MLB Network's top 100 players right now for 2025 was unveiled this week. This year's edition featured many players who vaulted up the list from last year and 33 others who were outside of the top 100 in 2024. Let's take a moment to recognize that those who make the biggest leaps, specifically the 3 who improved at least 50 spots from last year, and the 9 who landed inside the top 50 after being unranked a year ago. Whether they were rookies, breakout stars, or established veterans who found a near gear to their game, these 12 players opened eyes last season. With spring training upon us, we can't wait to see what this group will do this season. Biggest gains in the top 100. Reds shortstop Ellie De La Cruz at number 31. 2024 rank was number 100. Brewers catcher William Contreras, number 28. Last year was number 81. Giants third baseman Matt Chapman, number 38. Last year, number 89. Biggest leaps into the top 100. Tigers left-handed pitcher Tariq Skubal, number 11. Pirates right-handed pitcher Paul Skeens at number 15. Braves left-handed pitcher Chris Sale at number 20. Padres center fielder Jackson Merrill at number 24. Red Sox left fielder Jarren Duran at number 27. Brewers left fielder Jackson Chourio at number 40. Giants shortstop Willie Adames at number 41. Left-handed pitcher Cole Reagans for the Royals at number 43. Athletics Brent Rooker, left fielder, number 46. Do you like the story? Alright. But yeah, that's that. And, yeah. Alright. With 15 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game, it's a tie game 34-34 between 13-ranked Arizona and 6th-ranked Houston. With about, I think that says about 18 and a half minutes to go in the game or so. Baylor is winning 32-30 over West Virginia. Let me actually make sure that says 18 minutes to go. Yeah, 18 minutes, yeah. And then 15 minutes to go in the Arizona-Houston game. Still a tie game 34-34 between 13th-ranked Arizona and 6th-ranked Houston. Joseph Tugler for Houston has a total of 8 points, but has already has 3 fouls in the game. Alright, both the Houston, Arizona game and Baylor, West Virginia game are on a commercial break now. Taking timeouts.
Fish that is slow too. Slower than the boat anyway.
Let's check again on the NCAA men's basketball scores. See how the rest of the college men's basketball world is doing right now. So the 7-ranked Purdue Boilermakers lost to the 16-ranked Wisconsin Badgers 94-84. With we already mentioned the Houston score. 12-ranked Texas Tech leads Oklahoma State Cowboys. Texas Tech Red Raiders over Oklahoma State Cowboys 12-8 with 13:44 to go in the first half. 2:30 p.m. Central Time, SEC Network. 21-ranked Missouri Tigers play the Georgia Bulldogs. 3 p.m. Central Time, ESPN. The 1-ranked Auburn Tigers play the 2-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. 3 p.m. Central Time, ABC, ESPN Plus. Stanford Cardinals play the 3-ranked Duke Blue Devils. 3 p.m. Central Time, ESPN2. Cincinnati Bearcats against the 10-ranked Iowa State Cyclones. 5 p.m. Central Time at ESPN2. The 22-ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs play the 19-ranked Ole Miss Rebels. At 7 p.m. Central Time on Fox, the 11-ranked Michigan State Spartans play the Illinois Fighting Illini. At 7 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, the 15-ranked Kentucky Wildcats play the Texas Longhorns. At 7:30 p.m. Central Time on the SEC Network, the South Carolina Gamecocks play the 3-ranked Florida Gators. At 9 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, the 17-ranked Kansas Jayhawks play the Utah Utes. And yeah. So with that loss, the 7-ranked Purdue Boilermakers are now 11-4 in the Big Ten, 19-7 overall. Wisconsin is now 20-5 overall, 10-4 in the Big Ten. We take a look at NBA scores. Oh wait, none of them are started. Yeah, right. All right. What about in NHL scores? So right now it's a tie game, 3-3 with 15:21 to go in the game. It's a tie game, 3-3 between Sweden and Finland versus Finland. And then, of course, coming up at 7 p.m. Central Time tonight on ABC, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus is USA against Canada. So, yeah. So by the way, 17:50 to go in the game. It's tie game 32-32 between the West Virginia Mountaineers and Baylor Bears. Baylor is 15-9 overall, 7-6 in conference play. West Virginia is 6-7 in conference play, 15-9 overall as well. For the Houston game, I already mentioned this. Houston is 12-1 in conference play, 20-4 overall. Arizona is 17-7 overall, 11-2 in conference play. But yeah. So Arizona makes both free throws, so 13 ranked Arizona now leads 6-ranked Houston 36-34 with 14 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game.
Sincere Harris and potentially Cameron Breeze could come back to spearhead the offense. And there he is. He's been out since early December. You see the sling, had surgery. Look at the TD chain. That right there. With TD, that's a cool at this right. With the TD chain right there. But when he's actually able to get back on the court, this man is going to be special. He can really play. Really good feel for the game, especially at the side. Will definitely help this Virginia team on the offensive end. And then O'Hare got the seal on Hansberry and lays it up and in. Snaps an 11-0 run. They cut this West Virginia lead to 2. Small wants the three that gave up to O'Connor after the contest. Four to shoot. Small Connie kicks it across for Harris. Good from Sincere Harris. Just his 5th three of this season. He's shooting 9% from long range. And if you're Baylor, you can't overreact to that because that is the shot. Shot clock running down. That's the shot that you want to give up. Sincere Harris at 9% free throw shooter taking that look. You're living with that.
13:56 left in the game. 36-24. 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston. And for Baylor, with 15:58 left in the game, it's 39-34. West Virginia Mountaineers over Baylor Bears. So,
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we stayed hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. 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 No, she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's enough, you two.
Hey, I'm not the one acting like a total baby.
She's two.
Only baby. What do you need? Liberty, liberty, liberty. I'm a genius. That's going to be tricky without wings. Exactly. Second on base, opportunity. All ball fouls here in last 2 minutes.
13:21 left in the game. It's 38-36. 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston. I feel like in a way Houston can afford a loss just because they're freaking 20-4 overall. So one loss wouldn't hurt them here, and especially against a team like Arizona, because we know Arizona is really good. But at the same time, Houston doesn't want to go on a 2-game losing streak, because didn't they lose their last game? Isn't that what made them get their first loss of conference play? I might be wrong, but oh no, they're on a 3-game winning streak right now. The loss was 82-81 to, at the time, 22 ranked Texas Tech. That was in overtime. That was a while back. But no, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They won against Colorado in Colorado, 69-59. They beat Oklahoma State in Houston, 72-63. They beat Colorado in Colorado, 69-59. And then they beat Baylor in Houston, 76-65. And yeah. Wow, this is insane. So Houston only has one, counting this game. Counting this game, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So counting this game, they only have 7 games to go this season. After this game, they only have 6. What about Baylor? Let's see. Now, Baylor's last game, of course, they lost to Houston in Houston 76-65. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so also counting this game against West Virginia, they also have 7 games to go this season. After this game, they'll have 6. And then for Kansas, Kansas next game is tonight at 9 p.m. Central Time on ESPN against the Utah Utes in Utah at the John M. Huntsman Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, so they have 7 more games to go this season as well. After today, they will have 6 as well. It's getting closer. It's getting closer and closer to conference tournaments. Because conference tournaments come before March Madness, so it's regular season and then conference tournaments and then it's March Madness. So yeah, regular season, conference tournaments, and then March Madness. I forgot to mention this too. When I do mention on my reaction videos at the beginning and end of my reaction videos, I mention how type your request in the chat, type in the artist and the song artist. You guys can do the same thing. For whoever's in the live stream can do the same thing on this channel. It's not just for that other channel. So for whoever has requests still, type the artist and the song by that artist in the chat and I can write it down in the book. If you don't, then well, you don't have to worry. But 12 minutes to go in the game. It's 40-36. 13 ranked Arizona over 6 ranked Houston. Arizona can't afford losing this just because they're trying their hardest to gain the lead back in the Big 12. They had it, and then they fell apart in one game. Houston won, and Houston took over. But now they're trying to regain that first place position. And then Baylor is trying to win some Big 12 games. Right now, with 14 minutes to get 14-20 left in the game, it's 39-38. West Virginia over Baylor. And shot clock buzzer beater for Caleb Love. 13 ranked Arizona leads 6 ranked Houston 42-39 with 11 minutes to go in the game. We've now been live officially for an hour and 21 minutes. Alright. Let's go on MLB and let's see if so you for those who want to, you can right now watch live. You can watch Seton Hall versus Austin, PA in the Desert Invitational. So yesterday, I'm assuming it was, UC Irvine beat Nebraska 10-5. New Mexico beat Austin, PA 9-6. San Diego State beat Seton Hall 16-11, and Vanderbilt beat Grand Canyon 4-3. Today at 2:30 p.m. Central, well, right now is UC Irvine against Vanderbilt. New Mexico against UC Irvine. And then at 3 p.m. Central Time, in about 30 minutes, is Seton Hall against Austin, PA. At 7:30 p.m. Central Time on San Diego State against Grand Canyon. And then we got Vanderbilt against Nebraska at 8 p.m. tonight, Central Time. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time is UC Irvine against Vanderbilt. 2:30 p.m. Central Time is New Mexico against Seton Hall. 7 p.m. Central Time is Nebraska against San Diego. 7:30 p.m. Central Time, Austin, PA against Grand Canyon. Top prospects. This is for the MLB draft, I believe. Top prospects are Vanderbilt left-handed pitcher J.D. Thompson and outfielder R.J. Austin, number 65 and number 79. Grand Canyon first baseman Zach York and right-handed pitcher Isaac Leon. Nebraska, sorry if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong. Nebraska outfielder Gabe Swanson and right-handed pitcher Mason McConaughey. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Seton Hall right-handed pitcher Ryan Reach. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong as well. Outfielder Aiden Robbins. Austin, PA. Outfielder John Bay. UC Irvine. First baseman Anthony Martinez. New Mexico. Outfielder Khalil Walker. San Diego State. Right-handed pitcher Omar Serrano and shortstop Finley Bates. Hope I'm saying that right. But yeah.
Arizona lost at Texas Tech earlier this season. The other loss was Tuesday to the Wildcats.
9:44 left in the game. It's a 3-point game. 13-ranked Arizona Wildcats over 6-ranked Houston at 44-41. At the free throw line for Arizona is number 1, Caleb Love. Caleb Love makes the first one. It's now 45-41. Let's see what's happening in the Baylor game. In the Baylor game, 46-41, Baylor Bears over West Virginia Mountaineers. 11:44 to go in the game. Made both free throws, now 46-41. A dunk that deflects out of the hand of Houston and a defense and it's Arizona basketball. 9 minutes remain in this game. 9 minutes.
Patients who have sensitive teeth but also want whiter teeth, they have to make a choice, one versus the other. Sensodyne Clinical White provides 2 shades whiter teeth as well as providing 24/7 sensitivity protection. Patients are going to love to see Sensodyne on the shelf.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges. It's no ordinary square. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy
Alright, both games are on a commercial break.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Nine minutes left in the game. 48-41. 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston.
On occasion, Arizona has had that reputation of being an offensive team, pretty team, gets up and down. They are running, but they are also locking into the half court, and this is exactly the game plan Tom Moore talked to his team about yesterday in practice when we heard. Yeah, for Lloyd, he is 8-1 at home against ranked teams. Chance to be the top 10 team in Houston. Cougars number 6, Arizona number 13.
Shout out to everyone that's in the live stream right now. We have officially been live now for an hour and 29 and a half minutes. $11:44 to go in the game. Baylor leads West Virginia 46-41. That 46-43 Baylor over West Virginia. 11 minutes to go in the game. 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. It's 48-41. 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston. Greg Sharp, Nebraska's play-by-play voice, dies at the age of 61. Praises for his family. This was a report by the Associated Press of MLB.com. It says Greg Sharp, the play-by-play voice for Nebraska football since 2007, has died of cancer. His family announced through the school Saturday he was 61. Sharp died Friday, 10 months after he announced he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He was able to work several games last season. Yeah. Hmm. 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game. 48-45, 13-ranked Arizona over 6th-ranked Houston. Baylor, 48-45, 9 minutes to go in the game over West Virginia. Timeout on the floor for the Arizona Baylor game. Arizona Houston game. Good lord. For 3 off the mark. Baylor defensive rebound. Alright, quick timeout taken here in the Baylor West Virginia game. With 8:44 left in the game, it's Baylor 50-45 over West Virginia. Baylor's assistant coach Tweedy Carter. Hope I said that right. Hope I read it right. Be right back, guys. 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game. It's 48-45, 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston. Baylor leads West Virginia 50-46 with 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Baylor at the free throw line makes the first one. It's now 51-46. Six minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. It's 48-47. 13-ranked Arizona over 6-ranked Houston. Over 6-ranked Houston. Miles Suzanne just made it 48-47. So 8:20 left in the game. Is 52-48. Baylor over West Virginia. Baylor ball. Baylor ball.
Take us to a timeout. 8 minutes to play. Just a 4-point game in Waco.
When you want bedtime to be a good time, it matters where you stay. Conrad Hotels and Resorts. Hilton for the stay.
You'll be back. Eagles can't help people customize the same hundreds of car insurance with Liberty Mutual. You're just a flightless bird.
No, it's a dream, my friend.
Well, I'll be. That bird really did it. Only paying for cheap. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
5 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the game. 6-ranked Houston is on a 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 34 seconds of this game. 6-ranked Houston leads 13-ranked Arizona 50-48 with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in the game. Oh my lord. So I think the plan we're good, by the way. I think the plan is once the Houston game ends, because it looks like Houston Arizona is gonna end. Oh wow, Arizona's been scoreless since 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game. It's now 5.5 minutes left in this game. Arizona still a score, not yet scored. Anyways, but what I was gonna say was I think my plan is, since Arizona and Houston are probably gonna end before Baylor and West Virginia, my plan is to probably keep the stream going. Because my guessing, or at least my hoping, is that there won't be that much time left on the game clock for the Baylor West Virginia game when the Houston Arizona game ends. So that's mainly why I probably won't end the stream. I'll just do it in one simple stream, which is fine. 5 minutes to go in the game. It's 53-48. 6-ranked Houston over 11-ranked over 13-ranked Arizona. A foul on, looks like Joseph Chaco. That's his 4th foul of the game. Joseph Chaco just cannot stop causing fouls in this game. Again, he's already at 4. Carter something. I didn't have enough time to read the last name before they stopped showing the name. Carter something is at the free throw line for Arizona.
So that ends a 12-0 run by Houston, only 3.5 minutes back. No surprise, low scoring, low possession, physical game. And Houston,
Like they just mentioned, no surprise, low scoring, low possession game.
Houston gets fouled. Fire 3. Roberts can't make it. Batted out. Face-off battle. Bradley comes away with it.
Arizona with the steal or with the defensive rebound. For two, off the mark, but a foul on Houston with 4:23 left in this game. Sixth-ranked Houston leads 53-49 over 13th-ranked Arizona. Arizona will head to the free throw line. At the free throw line for the Wildcats is for the Wildcats at the free throw line is Henry Visar. Hope I'm saying that right.
He's an Estonian kid here in the Baltic area that went to Real Madrid, 15 years old. He spent 3 years in that club system. By the way, it was a system that produced a guy named Luka Doncic. And
Henry Visar. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that last name right.
Azar got the second one, so this throw by tonight, won by Mason. It's a 3-point lead for Houston. 34 minutes remaining. Houston trying to win its 11th straight road game, longest active streak in the country. Only one home loss for Arizona. The last 4 years, they've got the third best home record. Great switch up on right there. Final to Roberts. Roberts penetrates and finishes off the window for the two-leg.
3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. It's 55-50. 6th-ranked Houston over 13th-ranked Arizona.
And Love lost his shoe. Slip it back on.
Caleb Love has slipped back on his shoe as he lost it.
Finds Love.
For three! Off the mark. A foul on LJ Grier of Houston. His third of the game. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. It's tie game 54-54 between the Baylor Bears and West Virginia Mountaineers. For two is good. West Virginia leads 56-54 over Baylor. With just with 5 minutes to go in this game. Deep three drained by Jaden Nunn. Baylor takes the lead back 57-56. I was wrong in this game. I was wrong. Baylor and West Virginia might actually end right about the same time as Houston and Arizona.
Let's go back to this three because this is what you have to do if you're Baylor. Play inside out, especially with no big the West Virginia being there. Yes, knows that he's going to score, so he loses track of Jaden Nunn, who is statistically Baylor's best three-point shooter. And Scott Chu loves that. Nunn's 50-3 of the season, shooting about 42% from long range. Inside of Tommy, right at the hoop. West Virginia has done a really good job underneath out-of-bounds plays, being able to score and capitalize because of the way that Baylor defends them.
58-57, West Virginia over Baylor with 4 minutes to go in the game. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. Foul on West Virginia. Announcers just said Baylor's in the bonus from here on for the rest of this game.
Straight start tonight for Langston. Came off the bench in his first game back in their win over UCF.
At the free throw line for Baylor, makes the first one. We're tied up 58-58. Now going for the last one. We're going to go for the last one. Ace it. Baylor leads again over West Virginia 59-58 with 4 minutes left in this game.
Baylor Bears up one, trying to bounce back after a loss at Houston on Monday. Small, long stride inside, a whistle first against Baylor. That'll take us to a timeout. Photo finish on the way in Waco. It's Baylor 59, West Virginia 58.
3:56 to go in the game. 59-58. Baylor over West Virginia. They're taking a timeout and commercial break. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. It's 55-50. 6-ranked Houston over 13-ranked Arizona. Houston for 2 is good. They now lead 57-50 with 3 minutes left in this game. Houston's on a 16-2 run in the last 5.5 minutes now. Arizona for 2 is now 57-52. 2:40 left in the game.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop jargons and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones. Jargons may cause dehydration and can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. General yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Talk to your doctor right away if you have fever or feel weak or tired, and pain, tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. Don't use if allergic to jargons. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, or ulcers or infection in your left or
That's real gets the steal, and there's Mitchell on the
2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. It's 57-52. 6-ranked Houston over 13-ranked Arizona. 2 minutes remain in this game. And a foul misses that, but a foul on Houston. So Arizona will go to the free throw line to shoot. 2, I think. Coming up next after this game is 1-ranked Auburn Tigers against the 2-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. After this game is over, between 13-ranked Arizona and 6-ranked Houston. Arizona misses the first one, still 57-52. On the other side, 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game. 59-58. Baylor over West Virginia. West Virginia at the free throw line. The first one is made. So now 2-2. And we're now tied up again, 59-59. Here we go. 2 minutes to go in the game. 57-53. 6-1 Houston over 13-ranked Arizona. Houston ball. Throws it out of bounds. Throws it just over the. Tried passing it. Throws it just over the head of the other Houston player. It's now Arizona basketball again. With a minute and 50 to go in this game. Sorry, that's actually 3.5 minutes left in the Baylor West Virginia game. Drains a three for Arizona. 6-ranked Houston leads 13-ranked Arizona 57-56. A minute and 37 left in the game. Timeout Cougars. Timeout Cougars.
Since league play started, he's shooting almost 45% from behind the arc. He's really much better.
3:21 to go in the game. It's 61-59. West Virginia over Baylor. West Virginia at the free throw line for the Mountain. West Virginia at the free throw line. It's that 61-59 with 3 minutes to go. And just about 3 minutes to go in this game. Officially 3 minutes left. Makes that, and we'll tie it up 61-61. So in the Houston Arizona game, it's a minute 39 to go. In the game, it's 57-56. 6-ranked Houston over 13-ranked Arizona. Baylor for three, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Arizona. It's West Virginia. And that was Baylor. And then a defensive rebound or a steal by West Virginia, missed that, and a defensive rebound for Baylor. 2:23 to go in the game. It's 61-61 tie game between the Baylor Bears and West Virginia Mountaineers. Houston has turned over the ball in their last two possessions. They have turned over the ball. Uzan for two, a much needed points right there. Uzan gets it done. 6-ranked Houston leads by 3, 59-56 over 13-ranked Arizona with a minute and 10 to go in the game. Arizona for three, off the mark, offensive rebound, assist is good. Officially 50 seconds left in this game. 6-ranked Houston leads 11-ranked. 6-ranked Houston leads 13-ranked Arizona 59-58 with 45 seconds left in the game. Houston for two, blocked and out of bounds, deflected by Arizona, so stays Houston basketball with 39.3 left in the game. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Houston. Milos Uzan will throw it in from the sidelines for the Cougars. Throws it in. 8, 7. And a foul on Bradley of Arizona. So Houston will go to the free throw line again. 2 minutes officially to get under 2 minutes officially now to go. 63-61 Baylor. 63-61 Baylor over West Virginia, and a foul on Baylor. West Virginia will go to the free throw line. Alright, Houston makes the first one. 6th-ranked Houston now leads 13th-ranked Arizona 60-58 with 34.2 left in this game. Both of them go down for Terrence Arsenault. Houston now leads Arizona 61-58. 30 seconds left in this game. Arizona trying to find room, trying to find help right now. For three, off the mark, Houston. Defensive rebound and a foul on Arizona. Houston goes to the free throw line. Up 61-58 over 13-ranked Arizona with 12 and a half seconds left in this game. With a minute and 52 left in the game, it's 63-61 Baylor Bears over West Virginia Mountaineers. I want to say we've now officially been live for an hour and 59 minutes. 1 minute away from officially 2 hours that we've been live. Which, trust me, we're going to get there for sure. Because while there's only 12 and a half seconds left in the Houston-Arizona game, there's still a minute and 52 left in the Baylor-West Virginia game. Missed the second. Arizona will try it for three. Off the mark. Out of bounds. Last touch by Houston, so it stays Arizona ball, is what they're saying.
This is typical Houston DNA. They were not the better team for 35 minutes. It's clear that they've won this game in the final 5 minutes on toughness. Houston's been huge.
Alright, timeout call, I guess, on the Arizona. 6th-ranked Houston leads 11th-ranked. 6th-ranked Houston leads 13th-ranked Arizona 62-58 with 3.5 seconds left in this game. 3.5 left. A minute and a half left. 63-60. A minute and a half to go in the game. It's 65-63. Baylor over West Virginia. Baylor. West Virginia has the ball right now. For two is good, but I don't think that counts. A timeout. Timeout is called. Okay. Okay. We've officially been live now for 2 hours and 1 minute. Baylor leads West Virginia 65-63, a minute and 21 to go in the game. 6th-ranked Houston leads with 4 seconds left in the game, 62-58 over the 13th-ranked Arizona Wildcats.
Until right now. Coming up when we're done here, they've got a little time on the clock, 4 seconds, but a 4-point deficit. Houston obviously can't foul the 3-point shooter. Arizona with that timeout, got to get the ball in. And out of bounds, a turnover. They don't even get a look.
Out of bounds, a turnover, so that's Baylor ball with 3.2 left in the game. That's it. 13 ranked Arizona is now 17-8 overall, now 11-3 in conference play. Houston now 13-1 in conference play, 21-4 overall. Their 11th straight road win extends longest active streak for the Houston Cougars, as the 6th-ranked Houston Cougars beat the 13th-ranked Arizona Wildcats by a final score of 62-58. Now let's go to the Baylor game so we can see what happens there.
Thank you and welcome to ESPN Saturday Prime Time. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. In this state, football has always been king, but today, basketball takes center stage and reaches new heights. Number
Here we go. So coming up after this Baylor and West Virginia game is 10th-ranked Iowa State Cyclones against the Cincinnati Bearcats. And so right now trying to see who last touched the ball before it went out of bounds. 1 minute remains in this game. It's 65-63 Baylor over West Virginia, and it looks like it's going to be Baylor basketball with 1 minute left. 102 to play. To be fully correct on that. Under 1 minute now. 50 seconds left.
Free throw shooter Hansberry knocks down the first against the sheer will of Foster Pavilion in Waco, Texas, to tie it.
We're tied. 33.2 left in the game. Baylor leads. Baylor's tied with West Virginia 65-65. A 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Timeout is taken by Baylor with 24.5 left in this game. Baylor and West Virginia are tied 65-65. One of the main stars, if not the star in this game so far for Baylor, has been number 15, Norchad Omier. Last 4 games, he has 17.8 PPG, 11.3 RPG, Today, he has a total of 8 rebounds and 16 points today against West Virginia.
The West Virginia quad one victory on the line for Baylor. A chance to improve to 12-1 inside their new building, their first full season here at Foster Pavilion. 24.5 seconds. It's actually about a 4 to 4.5 second differential between the shot and game clock. They just altered the shot clock to 21, so 3.5 second differential. Correcting traffic. 10 on the shot clock. Omier watching the shot clock the other end. Right at Harris. Smitty. Right. Adjusts the body. Rolls off. Okani has the rebound. Loose ball. Heaved it mid-court. No good.
No good.
Overtime in Waco.
We're headed to overtime here in Waco.
That Powell got a pretty decent look from mid-court. If you're Baylor, you kind of got what you wanted. You wanted Rob right one-on-one. I think they wanted North Shadow to slip the ball screen, but he didn't fully connect, didn't fully get to Harris to make him think he was actually going to slip the screen. But Rob Wright gets a shot, a double flush. Shinsa Harris does a really good job contesting it, making Rob Wright alter his shot mid-air. And that was a risky pass right there by Okani. And Baylor was able to get his hands on that ball. Because it got an easy turnover into a bucket, but you got what you wanted. You wanted the ball with Rob Wright in Rob Wright's hands. You got a decent look at it. Omier had pretty good positioning there. Okani's rebound from the back side was crucial. It's 2 huge rebounds. Hansberry getting one that led to the tie-up on the free throw line. And then Okani right there. West Virginia doing a really good job of being able to match up with the physicality of Omier down low. But a lot of teams cannot do that. Each team's 4th overtime game of the season. They are both 2-1 in the extra frame. West Virginia, all 3 of theirs came in Atlantis. They were 2-1 in Atlantis, and all 3 of those games went to overtime. Foul trouble for both sides now. Hansberry and Andre still with 4 apiece for West Virginia. Omier and Gunn with 4 each for Baylor. There's the legend in the house, Tommy Bowman, hoping for an overtime victory. He's enjoying himself, though. He has some good hoops. The Gray looks good up there. Not too many people do really hard for Gray, but Tommy Bowman is not one of those people.
So, in the Four Nations, Finland was able to beat Sweden in overtime by a final score of 4-3. In hockey, Omier wins the tip, and Baylor basketball is still overtime. 4:50 left. Edgecombe misses that, and it West Virginia rebound. Misses that, out of bounds. Blocked touch by West Virginia, surprisingly. So it's Baylor ball. Officially 4 minutes left here in overtime.
Defense from West Virginia, 4 seconds, Edgecombe.
Edgecombe for 3, off the mark.
Omier, shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation, and that'll be a turnover. West Virginia ball.
Conversation by the officials now. Well, originally it didn't.
So we think it's a shot clock violation.
What's more impressive right there was the one-on-one defense by West Virginia. Well, let's take a look at this to see if it might have raised the ref. That looks like that touched the ref. The ref shook a little bit. It looks like that raised the ref.
So the rule is if it hits the rim, the shot clock. That's a tough angle. So the rule is if if the ball hits the rim, the shot clock does not reset. It still keeps going. And from the view I saw right there, it looked like it hit the rim. Shout out to Dave in the chat.
Which is impressive for West Virginia because of the way that they defended and they were able to cause that violation.
Yeah, shot clock violation. West Virginia ball. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here in overtime. Both teams are 2-1 in overtime games. In games that have gone in overtime this season. At least I think I read that right. Misses that. They're still fighting for it. Baylor comes up with the rebound with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here in overtime. Baylor tied 65-65 with West Virginia still. Officially 3 minutes to go in the game. Baylor for 2 off the mark, but a foul on West Virginia. Going to the free throw line is the Bears. Langston Love, looks like.
Look at this. Marcello does such a good job of creating inside post position. Kind of holding his arm.
At the free throw line for the Baylor Bears is Langston Love. West Virginia for 3 off the mark. Baylor defensive rebound as they lead by 2, 67-65. 2.5 minutes left here in overtime. At this point now, Baylor's going to try to drain as much clock as they can right now. They got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. For 2 off the mark, West Virginia defensive rebound. And now West Virginia has a chance to tie it or gain the lead back. Oconee for 2 off the mark. Outbounds last touch by Baylor. West Virginia ball. Baylor fans and the entire Baylor sideline is not happy about that call. Ooh, I have no idea. For two, off the mark, Baylor defensive rebound. 1:50 left here in overtime. 67-65. Baylor over West Virginia. Out of bounds. Looks like last touch by Baylor. Yeah, it looks like last touch for Baylor, so stays West Virginia ball. Oh no, a foul. A foul on West Virginia. So Robert Wright III will go to the free throw line for the Bears.
Virginia still hasn't scored in the overtime period. Now or never for the Mountaineers. 90 seconds to play.
Here we go. Hansberry for two is good. 1 minute to go. Baylor leads West Virginia 69-67. Officially a minute to go here in overtime. Misses, but a foul is called on the Mountaineers. Going to the free throw line is Baylor and Langston Love. Here we go, 52.7 left in overtime. Makes both of them with 52.7 to go in overtime. Baylor leads West Virginia by 4, 71-67. Quick timeout is taken here by by Scott Drew and the Baylor Bears. All right.
Back home on Wednesday to host Cincinnati for Baylor. It's Arizona on Big Monday on ESPN. Huge matchup in this building in just a couple days. And Baylor going to put even extra miles on the legs. Just a day of rest in between games. One of these teams is going to be a lot sweeter, though. You know what's interesting, Chucky, is a guy like Jeremy Roach, who has played in so many games, so many big games at that, has sat the whole overtime. He is a veteran guy at Duke who we've seen him in countless amount of played over 40 minutes. Javon Small, he's played over 40. Right to the hoop and lays it in and gone at home here. There's just been little resistance. That's what you want to do. One of the quick ones so that right now there's a 13-second discrepancy. You don't necessarily have to foul. You foul Gobert quickly, though. He's 4 for 4 at the line tonight. 75% free throw shooter. Tied himself with Tim Duncan tonight on the all-time rebounds list. 1 more to pass him. He's made 31 of his last 34 at the free throw line over the last 5 games. Hansberry, that was his 5th foul that he just picked up. So it's Eduardo Andre in for West Virginia. Not necessarily, I love that foul right there, which I guess they love it now because it paid off. But I think West Virginia is good enough defensively to be able to get a stop, especially when only a possession ball game down 2. We are 1 for 2 at the line, 3-point game. Do not need a 3 right now, Chucky. You need to go quick, but you do not need to settle for a really bad 3.
30 seconds left here in overtime. West Virginia for 3 off the mark. Baylor defensive rebound. And a foul on West Virginia. Baylor leads 72-69 over West Virginia with 24 seconds left here in overtime. Baylor will go back to the free throw line. At the free throw line for Baylor is Robert Wright III. We've now officially been live for 2 hours and 25 minutes now. Makes the first one now 73-69. I'll be right back, guys. Misses that. 73-69. West Virginia. For 2 does not count. He gets bumped to foul on Baylor. I'll be right back, guys. Baylor leads West Virginia 73-71 with 5.9 left here in overtime. And looks like Jalen Celestine is at the free throw line for Baylor to shoot 2. Makes the first one. 3-point game, 74-71. He makes this. If he makes this, then it's a 2-possession game. If he makes this, it's a 2-possession 4-point game. But a timeout taken by West Virginia real quick.
get you to Ames, Iowa next. Cincinnati, Iowa State with Roxy Bernstein and Chris Spatola. Big thank you to Chris Damiani and Morgan Lubin leading our crew in Waco today. Alongside King Flora of Chucky Kemp. Baylor legend Tommy Bowman sitting there looking on. As Jalen Celestine has a chance to send the folks in Waco home happy.
Plus, also, if Jalen Celestine makes this, then, well, the game's done because there's only 5.9 to go in overtime.
Baylor looking for their 8th Big 12 win of the season. They've won 8 or more Big 12 games in 13 straight years. You talk about consistency.
I think they just said Baylor's looking for their 8th win in the Big 12, I think. Maybe. I have no idea. Whether you're talking about West Virginia, I have no idea. Here goes Celestine. Misses it. With 3.3 left here in overtime, a quick timeout taken here. Baylor leads 74-71 over West Virginia. Timeout, West Virginia.
Those 3 seconds. What are they looking for? Well, the ball will probably be, it will be on the baseline because you cannot advance, which is something I feel like moving forward we should be able to do in college basketball. We should be able to advance the ball. But you have to draw something quick. I would imagine you throw a lob pass, you throw an overhead pass where Andre can catch it, gets the tallest person on the floor, and immediately on the catch, he is trying to find the shooter. Typically, the shooters will cross or maybe a back screen to where as soon as Andre catches it, now you're locating the open man, knowing he knows where to look to be able to deliver the ball to him. But that's what you have to do. You have to have something drawn up to where Andre can catch it and be able to locate the shooter immediately because 3 seconds is not a lot of time. Almost 5 minutes of overtime. We haven't had a field goal made. 15 combined points and all come at the free throw line. West Virginia needs a triple to keep this game alive.
West Virginia needs a triple to keep this game alive, to send this game into double overtime. 3.3 to go here on the game clock. West Virginia ball. Baylor leads 74-71. And another timeout taken here. This time by Baylor. Scott Drew says, "Alright, I see the play they're running. Let's take another timeout."
Getting in on that conversation as well. And man, would they love to have a guy like him in a moment like this. I feel like the shot has to come from none other than Javon Small, but that's pretty much what Baylor respects. So do not be surprised, despite Powell not shooting it great. Don't be surprised if Powell or Yasuku end up taking this last shot, because I know that Baylor will be keying in on Javon Small because they know that in these moments, big players take big shots. West Virginia 0 for 2 on 8 or go-ahead field goal attempts this year, under 10 seconds. So West Virginia
2.6 to go in overtime. Baylor fouls Okani. That'll give him 2 shots at the free throw line. Down 74-71. If he makes both these are it's 74-73 with 2.6 left. If he makes only one, it's 74-72. If he misses both, it's still 74-71 with 2.6 left. This was a smart move by Baylor just because fouling him only gives him 2 free throws at the line. And you're up by 3. And he missed the first one. So it's 74-71 still. Toby Okani at the free throw line for the Mountaineers. Misses both. That's it. Baylor comes out on top. It's now 16-9 overall, 8-6 in conference play. West Virginia now 15-10 overall, 6-8 in conference play. Final score: Baylor 74-71 over West Virginia. Baylor has now won 10 of the last 11 meetings against West Virginia. That's the final score: 74-71 in overtime. Baylor over West Virginia. But that'll do it for me, folks. I'm Sam. This was episode 75 of Super Sam Sports Encore podcast. I will see y'all guys tomorrow for this was a watch party between the Houston Cougars and Arizona Wildcats plus the Baylor Bears and West Virginia Mountaineers. Houston won, Baylor won, so we're all happy. I will see y'all guys tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Central Time for the Daytona 500 for the NASCAR Cup Series. I'll see y'all then. Peace out, guys.